So last time, Tunon did something I did not expect at all, and he switched sides. So that's neat. And I had to kill Bled and Mark, which I don't think I had to. If I'd played my hand differently, I could have got him on my side. I kind of would have liked to have. But I guess that's the cool thing about this game is you could basically handle any situation a different way and get a different result if you want it. And Blood Mulch, what do you want? What you want, Blood Mulch? Fatebinder, you're no stranger to Tunon's court, but I prefer to spend as little time here as possible. In spite of these closed walls, I feel strangely exposed. Alright. So good of you to join our little family with the voices. It will make you feel right at home. What? You may make our time in the Tears an interesting one, won't you? Of course you will. Alright. You made us plenty comfortable in Lethian's Crossing, didn't you? It was nice to rest a spell and focus on local concerns for a change. Having a brothel on hand didn't hurt either. Alright. He's being weird. I don't know what he's... So, journal. The armies in the north. Okay, that's what we're doing now. It's come to your attention that Kairos has made good on his threat. Is it a hit? I'm pretty sure it's a her, but whatever. Armies march from the north with only one goal, the utter annihilation of the Tears. Oh, well, damn. How do you know that much specifically? Not just kill you. I mean, does it seem worth it to kill the Tears? I guess maybe if they destroy the Tears, that destroys all the spires in the Tears, and that's the only thing that makes me powerful, so I guess that works. I mean, killing me too is probably just to kill all the spires, just to destroy the spires, just to ensure that no other dictors, I don't know what we're called, other than Kairos, show up. Yeah, Tunon has... Let's see what Tunon has to say about anything. Ah, fuck it. I've already ran over here. Yeah, fuck it. What do you gotta say, Tunon? Archon. Tunon inclines his head. What is it you wish to know? How do you think the court will fare without Blood and Mark? The Archon of Shadows was an accomplished killer, but the court has never lacked for a hired blade. Now that Blood and Mark's title lays vacant, someone of exceptional talent may arise to claim it. They are welcome to serve in his stead. Alright. Alright, 6. That'd be on your... Alright. Alright, he has nothing interesting to say. So now we get to the long loadings. I have to get my fucking go to my forge. I guess going through here might trigger this. No? Alright. Now... You had shit finished for me. You completed forging an item for me. Yes, you did. Your recruits have been hard at work. Let me show you what they've done. Oh, that's it? If I had shit. It's weird. I thought I had a thing. Spells. You. Alright. Forgebound Wrath 3. There's the Cascading Fate Binder. Care to buy something? Or... Alright, yeah, they hate me too. I guess Wrath doesn't make anybody betray me, which seems sort of weird. What did I have over here? Spire. Alright, we're here. I feel like we're getting close to the end. Game. The waves of energy radiating from the spire draw you forward, pressing your body and mind to its eager embrace. At the center of this tide, the resonator stands ready to broadcast your voice, echoing your commandments to the farthest reaches of the tiers and beyond. Continue. From here, the highest point in all of the peninsula, you could, with the sum total of your effort, project your will far north, past the edge of the tiers, and proclaim your edict as far as the lands of the Northern Empire. Quests. Any requests? You have lost loyalty and fear with Lantry. How could you... Oh. How could you ask such a thing? I can't possibly make such a far-reaching decision. I'm sorry you have more options than you have convictions. Alright, damn it. They're all gonna like this differently, aren't they? God damn it, dogs. Sorry about that, alright. Everyone else has an opinion. Alright, just because you can... That doesn't have an opinion, I guess. Just because you can rain fire and ash on them, all doesn't mean you have... You have to, right? I hate to say this, but you don't want to, yes, I'm saying this, rule an empty wasteland, do you? I mean, I don't want to, but... It's really a dick move. Yeah, she made that point. That's, like, really, like... Can you turn everything inside out? Can you turn everything, or make them piss rings? Damn it, I can't decide. You figure it out. I'll just be in the way. Alright. Ready? Alright. First loyalty 4. Alright, so this is it. We've come a long way since entering ruins. I never, before this, I was nothing important. One Scarlet Horse killer among thousands. But we're really doing something here. Thanks for letting me tag along. He turns the edge of the spire, avoiding your gaze. I have loyalty 4. I knew we'd make our stand at Vendrian's well. I just imagined we'd all die miserably. Who would have predicted the Archon of the Tears would save us? I'm the Archon of the Tears, Archon. Oh, I have a title now. Sweet. Now, don't you have a gratuitous display of magic to show the Overlord? I'm wet with it. TMI. I mean, she's kind of hot, I guess. I guess it's not. Like, is she... I guess the whole wet thing, like, yeah, I guess she's a water mage. But she's also kind of like... She's kind of like a MILF. I mean, the hair makes her seem older, so I don't know. Alright. Lantry loyalty 3. Alright, this is new territory for us all. You're the first to strike a blow directly at the Overlord. Make sure it counts. Hope you don't mind if I stand back and take notes. By all means, continue. I'll never stop. Yeah, I mean, then I'll establish that I'm a threat. Striking the Overlord where it hurts. Good. I hope the old codpiece feels it from his throne room. Take your best swing. She knows the resonator at the center of the spire, right? The spire awaits your command. Alright. God damn it. Northern Empire. Oh, I thought I had to eat. God damn it, bear. Alright. Fucking. I thought I had more edicts than this, but I guess I don't. I mean, that's the whole reason I conquered those other fucking spires. Alright. Minus 10 movement speed. Alright. Convert it to health. This is effective, but I think this is why it shows this one. That's why it shows fire the first time, but I'll see something different. Alright. Alright. Okay. Ended Act 3, I guess. Your Edict of Stone shakes the ground under the northern capital. A quake that builds in such ferocity that massive sinkholes open under the bustling city, swallowing whole districts. As citizens flee in terror, mages attempt to help but find their arcane powers dampened to the point of uselessness. Even as they cleave to falling structures or run from widening fissures, all wonder why Kairos offers no deliverance. Oh shit. Kairos probably doesn't give a shit, but whatever. As chaos ensued... Oh, now it's all past tense. As chaos ensued in the Northern Kingdom, the armies marching on the tiers received an unprecedented order. The armies were to fall back to the capital and ensure the safety of its people from the edict. For the first time in Kairos' great conquest, the armies retreated. Soon questions will be asked in a hushed breath across the lands. Damn, I thought I was almost over with this game, but it looks like I'm not. Will be asked in a hushed breath across the lands from what new and terrible power had emerged that could force the hand of the Overlord. You fulfilled Kairos' decree, and all of the tiers is now ruled by a single Archon. Your former rivals have either submitted to you or perished, bringing the civil war to a close. In their pride, the disfavored never imagined themselves beaten, especially when their opponents appeared to disorganized. The last remnants of the Legion dispersed, their general destroyed, their honor broken beyond mending. The scorn that follows their humbled ranks haunts them, even in the depths of obscurity. They fucking stabbed themselves. The Scarlet Corps, true to form, were quick to change allegiance once the voices of Narat died. They pledged their devotion to you, hoping to gain your favor. Okay, I have something. In the months following your victory, emissaries of the surviving gang bosses present offerings and totems of fealty, but without a devoted taskmaster to keep them in line. Their flimsy power structure collapses, reducing the Scarlet Corps... reducing the Scarlet Corps to a whisper of its former strength. Under your guidance, those who resisted the conquest and sowed discontent are vanquished. The rebellion brought to a decisive end. Any lingering question of who is true ruler, I didn't misread that. Any lingering question of who's true ruler of the tiers is answered by your impact on the reconstructed nation. Word of your success spreads beyond the tiers as well. Even the most distant corners of the Empire whisper of the Fatebinder who rose to become an Archon, and an Archon whose intervention shattered the conquest, making way for a new future in the devastated nation. While you managed to unite the tiers under a single banner through conquest, Losing the support of the Overlord's armies makes the work of maintaining this order all the more difficult. Loyalties weaken and slip, but you make a point of taking a personal hand in the country's new governance. After time and struggle, the Tearsmen begin to see themselves as citizens of a unified land. Yay! With the Edict of Stone dispelled, the Earth settlers around the Stone Sea ushering a new age of verdant growth and prosperity. The country may never resemble the glorious realm of Azure, but with new life, many new things become possible. The memory of Cairn as a great force of destruction remains as a monument of inert rock. Most agree that the world is better off without the Archon of Stone, as the people of Azure begin to slowly reclaim the land that was once torn asunder by his power. With the Edict of Stone dispelled, you ensure that humans will once again populate the former realm of Azure. The Stonestalker tribe is gradually pushed out of their new territory. Oh well. And those who don't resist or enslaved, put to work rebuilding new human settlements. Alright. The death of the Radix is a huge blow to the disfavored. Without the support of the Mage Guild, the Legion finds itself outclassed for the first time and suffers on the bounty. Alright, well, they kind of don't exist. I think that's confusing. The Edict of Storms never stops its relentless assault on the ruins of mighty Stalwart. Sentinel Stand falls further into disrepair, the wind wall separating it from any would-be conquerors. The fate of those inside the fortress still remains a mystery. You played the Censors game and emerged victorious, retrieving the silent archive from the Vellum Citadel. When asked to turn it over, you decided it was better off in your possession. Instead, you sent the Censor to Cacophony as a gift for the voices of Nerat. When you handed the Vellum Citadel to the Scarlet Chorus, you consigned centuries of knowledge to the pitiless treatment of marauding gangs. There is no telling how... When you handed the Vellum Citadel to the Scarlet Chorus, you consigned centuries of knowledge to the pitiless treatment of marauding gangs. There is no telling how much history and lore there are reverent hands ripped from the world. You only know that the Scarlet Chorus took pleasure in their work. The sages are all but wiped from the tiers. What remains of their hoarded knowledge is vulnerable, as likely to be misused as destroyed. The damage done to the intellectual core of the region is likely beyond reversal. Though small groups of would-be scholars gain influence from time to time, the setback is ultimately too vast to overcome. This is looking a lot like an end screen, so... The Scarlet Chorus rules Lethian's Crossing with signature cruelty. They perform regular midnight raids across homes or businesses, making examples of the locals and keeping dissenters in check. Locked doors and shuttered windows become the new standard of life as the citizens grow into their new sense of fear and paranoia. By returning the Magebane helm to Lethian's Crossing, you ensured the Bane would not be able to get into the city. For the time being, the threat of a Bane incursion is dispelled. The settlers are grateful to go about their lives unburdened by this peril, though knowing how close they came to annihilation haunts them. They hope that the security you provided endures. Sending the Forge-bound Masters to the voices of Nerat strikes heavy blow to the Forge-bound, and the very art of ironsmithing suffers terrible setbacks. It takes many years... Okay, I guess it takes a while. It takes many years to recover or relearn the delicate subtlety of crafting fine weapons and arms. The Forge-bound continue to create weapons, but their quality is suspect. By enacting an edict on Vendrian's Well, you announced your power to the world and showed Kairos forces what you were capable of. When you defeated their leader and scattered the army before you, it sent the message to Kairos: a new Archon is born. While the edict dissipated, its effect will always be felt as the first true threat to Kairos rule. The death of Graven Ash means the end of the disfavored. Without the comfort and support of the great general, what remains of the Legion sinks into hopelessness. The Archon's seat is left vacant, and whether or not it can be occupied again is a heated topic. Far from his place of final rest, the Northern Empire mourns its fallen son. Killing the voices of Nerat spreads the joy of bloody vengeance across the continent. Celebrated as the death of history's greatest parasite, the occasion is marked by all who suffered under the oppression of the Scarlet Chorus. Even in victory, one thought nags at you. Though you witness his death, you can't help but wonder if the voices of Nerat has done with you. Oh, shit. Junon the Adjudicator continues to dispense justice from his seat in the bastard city. He follows the laws you craft to the letter, advising on any of the meticulous changes you lack the time or the patience to draft. Without his aid, the task of keeping order in the tiers would be nigh impossible. This is good. The death of Blood and Mark deprived the world of a most capable murderer. One less bedtime story to scare children is no significant loss. Though you can't help but glance at the dark corners of every room and feel as if something is watching you, Blood and Mark will always cast a long shadow on your life. Oh, damn. Disgusted by your support for the Scarlet Chorus, Barrick excused himself from your company and kept himself at a distance from your war. The most you ever hear of him are the reports of panicked gangs who speak of a statue of living iron that hunted them across the battlefields. To the best of your knowledge, he hunts to this day. Verse finds herself adrift in the relative peace that follows your conquest. She returns to the field and seeks out young women from rural communities, imparting her fighting skills to only the most passionate. Over the course of many apprentices, she follows the voices of Nrat's example and forms a personal army, the Callous Sisterhood. Verse proves to be a strict teacher, and you hire her services often, confident that she'll take any assignment where there's blood to be spilled. Lantry shifts focus from writing about your accomplishments and spends more time with your spires, contemplating their mystery and unraveling their secrets. The research he uncovers about your stronghold proves invaluable. Some days you feel as if there are few secrets the old librarian has not already learned. With quiet satisfaction, Lantry persists in working, his wandering days behind him. Ebb remains in your company, where she seeks out promising recruits among your supporters. After recognizing some obvious talent, she takes on a team of apprentices and a new school of would-be tidecasters. Though she often jokes that the school is bound to fail with her at the helm, her students think otherwise, as do the many dozens of hopefuls who come begging for her tutelage. With no desire to remain in the company of humans, Kills and Shadow returns to the wilderness and seeks out her own kind. She discovers a haggard community of beastmen who abandoned the realms of Haven and Azure only to be enslaved by Kairos forces. Out of this rabble of defectors, she forges a tribe. Their nomadic ways respecting no established border or law. They raid villages in caravans when possible, glutting on the spoils and boasting of their severed ties with the human world. Though a large bounty follows in the tribe's wake, no human can survive the hunt for its leader. We never saw anything with her. So she could have been a... I thought I saw something, so she could have been a fucking companion. That's cool. So I guess I would have had to have high enough lore. Damn, I missed her completely. I didn't like the way she fucking talked to me when I met her. She was all uppity. So, fuck her. Anyway, but you'll probably find out she's more complicated if you actually join her. Whatever. Siren, the Archon of Song, never lent her voice to your cause. After spending time in Lethian's Crossing and gathering followers, she disappeared from the tiers before your personal conquest was done. Stories reach your ears occasionally, telling of a young woman with a hypnotic voice, and you wonder what marvels you could have accomplished with her in your charge. Oh, fuck you. They once professed loyalty to Kairos. Popular belief holds that the world cannot support two overlords, and you now represent a threat to the established order. This leaves your future in question. With but one certainty, when Kairos retaliates, you will be ready. From your perch atop the ancient spire, you can see hints of the Northern Empire just beyond the mountains. At your command, horns shout a triumphant cry across the valley, heralding the end of one long campaign and the beginning of another. Okay, I'm done. I'm actually surprised. I'm really surprised that I didn't, like, fight Kairos. Or she didn't show up. And we were all like, join me or die. Or it had, like, some kind of, like, dialogue option. Because that's sort of what happens at the end of, like, I guess New Vegas. Like, Fallout New Vegas. Because, like, you meet Linnaeus and... you can fight him, he's a hard fucking shit to fight, but you can also talk your way out of that. So I guess it seems kind of anticlimactic. I guess it probably, if I handled it differently, maybe I would have like if I'd done shit differently, I would have like met Kairos, but it seems sort of anticlimactic. I mean, I guess there's plenty of like to replay. This game has a lot of replayability, so. So I don't know how you get Kairos. So I don't really know how you get. So I guess you have to have like high loyalty to get Siren. Is it Siren? It looks like Siren. It's probably supposed to be like Siren because she like has a voice and shit, but it's probably. I know this is disrespectful to everyone that made this game work, but I just want to see if there's like an end title card or some shit. I don't know. Yeah. That was it. Alright. So next time, something else.